it on second down. It's complete on the crossing route. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start dropping.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He can go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, UNC.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking downfield, it's Boley. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. Needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
1st down, looking for more now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st half. Sun Devils will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way. Here in the run game, Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision. And that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a 1st down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Back to pass. It's Edwards. Over the middle, it's Thurman. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Arizona State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. Running play called on 3rd and short. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
For an offense that's important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically, and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back.
Excellent job by the defense here. They're running the lanes so well and stretching out that option play as the quarterback pitches it. Watch the safety, watch the corner. Everybody playing the proper leverage and getting the ball down to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Boley. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Brown. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Out past the... Look out, he's in the clear. Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
BAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And there's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's Arizona State in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Tries the right with a quick throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. Breaks free down the left side. Arizona ahead. Inside the 40. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, ASU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, North Carolina. He will score.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Boley. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. QB keeps it himself.
Easy call, 4th and inches. Lean forward with your quarterback. I don't know why more teams don't do this on 4th and short.
The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now we get a timeout from the Tar Heels. That's going to be their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. A play action looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Anderson. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Sun Devils just hoping to run this clock out here in the final minute. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.